Alright, Tuesday time. Welcome everyone, it is time for your usual weekly scheduled Tuesday stream news. And this week we are going to be getting some pretty big information about the Messiah Stride deck set, the contents of the premium version of the Stride deck sets. That's going to be pretty exciting. And reveals for Thegria support in terms of the new Maple. So, we've seen the Maple's art already from way back when, but we'll see what it actually does. Alright, and then of course last weekend we had the Gunma Championship, which I went to as well. I was there. We went 3-1 and sadly bubbled. Didn't make it into Top Cut because it was only 4 rounds of Swiss for 80 teams. And we're also going to get some information for the next product stream in 2 weeks' time. Alright, so the next monthly Bushroad is being printed. They don't have a cover art for it yet, but it's going to be looking at some of the key cards for set 8, and of course some points for people that have been playing Deer Days. And of course the promo for monthly Bushroad this time is a Gram Grace promo card as well. So if you haven't seen this one, it says middle back row rearguard circle. At the end of the battle this unit attacked. If your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, you can solve +1 and discard 1, and then choose your Gram Grace named Vanguard and give it +10k power, +1 drive. So it's pretty cool. I mean, it's like discard 1 for a drive. It's pretty nice. Like, I know the people that have been trying out Gram Grace don't feel like this card is that strong, but I guess the only problem is, like, why does it have to be a promo? I guess Gram Grace is already a promo on its own, but it's also double rare in set 8, so it's like, why? Yeah, the +10k is actually very nice because Gram Grace lacks power on the first grade 3 turn. So yeah, it's like Gram Grace's weak first swing gets basically solved by this, so please. And then you also get a generic overtrigger with the Deer Days key character visual. So it's quite nice that we actually know who these characters are now, because we finished Yuki's story. Here is the after report of the Gunma Championship. So this is, we had 240 players. I didn't even realize, but we did have 240 players. 80 teams. Can I find myself in here? Oh, I think I slyly see myself around here, I think. I was like wearing like a purple sweater, and I was like the only person wearing one. So I think that's me. I think that little blob right there is me. Alright, here's the breakdown for the usage ratings in Gunma. So this is the first official championship with Chronojet legal. So 24% of players brought Chronojet. I was one of them. 17% brought youth, 17% brought Ebisu, 5% brought Gravidia, 4% brought Dragonic Overlord, and 3% brought Seraph Snow, and 30% brought everything else. So we definitely have our big 3 here. That is quite established. So it's Team Gunma's. The winning team, of course, used Ebisu. This is what the Ebisu list looks like. It is very strong, that's all I'm going to tell you. It's incredibly strong. So it's the usual list that you're used to seeing. Honestly, like, these ratios are actually perfect. Like, this is actually card for card what you basically expect. I don't get the grade 2 in the ride deck. Yeah, it fetches you a card that does nothing, which functions as a ride deck discard. It's the same reason why people ran the Buff Saga ride line in Overlord too. Oh, you're right, yeah, no crits. I guess you don't really need them in this deck, to be honest. Like, you win because you have very unfair cards. Alright, and then we have Neko, who played Chronojet. So, he ran an interesting list with the lean. So basically, running 7 grade 3s, and then not running Steam Breath. That's very interesting. Run a lean instead, who is like a Searcher. So yeah, and for Argandia, which is the defensive card, I'm personally not too big on Argandia myself. I don't play it, I play Eden instead, but it's a decent card, but I feel like you want to use all your soul towards GG. And I guess with Lean you get a bit extra soul. People run the Interceptor. Everyone runs the Interceptor. It's not people, it's almost everyone. Are people enjoying the mostly Ebisu Youth Chronojet meta there? No. People are really not having it with this meta. That it will come out one day before WGP Finals, right? Yes. I hope people use the new decks there. That would be nice. And then Bairu, I actually know this person, was the third player on the team with Gravidia. So the second place team was actually Gamer's Dogma with Nanasemaru. And they had an Orphist in their list too. So it was Orphist, Chronojet, and Ebisu, I think. Alright, so this weekend, this Saturday, is the final WGP for the year. WGP Deluxe Tokyo. There's already over 1,000 people signed up. Over 1,000 people signed up. It's the last qualifier for the Deluxe, and the Deluxe itself happens in mid-December. So it's gonna be pretty exciting. Anniversary illustration for the 3rd anniversary of Vanguard Zero, which of course is the Shadow Edgy Boys this time around, Ren and Kazuma. Yeah, but Zero olds. But I'm sure a lot of people haven't seen this yet. So the 3rd anniversary is coming up in December, on December 5th. Can't believe it's going to be 3 years since Zero came out. I met so many of you thanks to Zero, which is crazy. Is that a Primo Jam? It does look like it. Alright, so there's going to be a special campaign for sleeves and playmats to be created in real life. So starting from yesterday until next week, Wednesday, you can vote on your favorite Vanguard Zero original illustrations, and they will be turned into real sleeves and real playmats. For, just like they did last year. So it's going to be exciting. But yeah, unfortunately I was excited they would add playmats to Vanguard Zero JP, but unfortunately it's just this thing. Next is the December update news. So, Vanguard GZ, as I've already been talking, has been announced for December 1st to be added to Vanguard Zero. Alright, and then the new fight skins being added. We're going to be getting Valios, Chaos Breaker, Gastile, and Gize. So, Gastile is DI, Valios is Aqua Force, Chaos Breaker is Link Joker, and Gize is Shadow Paladin. So the only one we're missing is Gridora, I think, of the Apostles, right? We'll see when they get added, though. And then don't forget, this Sunday, there's going to be the Vanguard Zero Championship 2022 Autumn Finals. So they're going to be showing off some news for the 3rd year anniversary, as well as new cards coming in December and the update content. So you can tune in on the Sunday. I will probably not be restreaming this because Kai is going to be organizing the BCS in Melbourne, and I have WGP Tokyo. So this will be the first Vanguard Zero Championship that we will not be restreaming in English, unfortunately. Our next bit of information is going to be about the next big product information stream. So, it's going to be happening on the 6th of December at 2 p.m. JST. So they're going to be revealing new information for Vanguard, Vice Schwarz Blau, Rebirth for You, and Shadowverse Evolve. So this time around, they're going to be splitting the strategy presentation into 2. So there's going to be a first part and a second part, and then the second part is the one with the TCG content, and then the first part is going to be anime content. So they're going to be doing a section on Vanguard Wheel Dress Season 2. And these are the guests, and we have a new character down here, so a new voice actress voicing a mystery character. So of course everyone else is people that you know: Yu Danji Michiru's, Raika's, Urara's, Taizo Zaxa's, Masanori's voice actors, and Maeda Seiji's doing a new character as well. Interesting. The same evening, they're going to be doing a Tuesday stream, the usual Tuesday stream, which will be the after special for the Tuesday stream. Oh, and it's going to be another one of these that you can watch IRL. So, just like they did once before, they're going to be doing another one of these Tuesday streams that you can watch IRL at the theater in, I think this was somewhere in Ueno, if I'm not mistaken. So this will be, they'll be taking on reservations starting from tomorrow. Am I gonna go again this time? Maybe? I'll see. Alright, so these are gonna be the guests for that stream. Pretty exciting. Australian Chris again. I'll have to ask Kai if he wants to. Ooh, there's gonna be another like Bushiroad announcement stream in 2023, which won't be just for card games. So you can see Vice, Vanguard, Vice Blau are on it too, but there's also New Japan Pro Wrestling, Stardom, Bang Dream, Reviews, Starlight, D4DJ, and Argo Navis. We'll see what it is. Alright, so first I'm going to show off the set order that was revealed last time for Thegria support. So if you haven't seen this one, this was the most recent Thegria support they revealed. She's morbing, that's right. Yeah, we've already seen this. They're just refreshing in case you weren't there. And I guess it's going to be synergistic. Whatever the support they're going to show is going to be synergistic with this then. Ooh, Fujichoko art. Alright. Universal Angel. During your turn, when this card is discarded from hand, if your Vanguard is a glitter, you can count +1 to draw 1. Simple. Simple. Yeah, she looks like Fjorm. She does look like Fjorm from Fire Emblem Heroes. Yeah, it's quite a lot of counterbots, so I hope that this new Maple countercharges in some way. Yeah, CB is a little bit of an oof, because like you CB for the order, CB for Thegria, so CB for this. Kero needs CC? I guess you just have to play Fasato then. Guess you just have to play Fasato then. Alright, there's the Maple. She's grade 1 this time. Alright, Pink Moth Girl Maple. So, her generic effect that is not tied to Thegria is, in the drop, when, during the ride phase, your grade 3 Greater Vanguard is placed, if you have Persona ridden this turn, and you do not have a copy of Pink Moth Maple on your rearguard circle, you can call this card to rear, and if you did, for that turn she gets plus 5k power. So, she basically, if you don't have a copy of her and you're Persona riding, when riding a grade 3 during the ride phase, she will call herself out and get plus 5k. So this works in any deck, which is pretty nice. And then Glitter with Thegria says, back row rearguard circle, when your other unit in the same column as this unit stands, you can also stand this unit. If you did, at the end of the turn, you retire her. Alright, so essentially, she is a restanding rear that works with both. So if you put her behind the Dark Thegria, she will restand together with the Vanguard. If you put her behind a rearguard on the Light Thegria turn, then she's a restanding 13k booster for that rearguard column too. So yeah, it works for both Thegrias, and she's a 13k booster. It's pretty good. And she is a triple rare as well. Yeah, Referzal's but grade 1, which is pretty nice. So yeah, we've seen this art a long time ago, so it's pretty nice that they are finally showing it. Alright, so these were all the cards that support Thegria for today's reveal. We have one more order card to reveal today. There's a special order card. You can play it at any nation and any collab title. So it's gonna be a generic. Uh-oh. Here we go. Oh. Regalis piece. So this is a Regalis piece. So a Regalis piece can only be played as a 1-of in the deck. It's a normal order that's a double rare, and you can only play it once per game. And the symbol underneath the grade 3 says Regalis piece. So it's a very... So this basically, it's related to the Fire Regalis. It's a lore card, yeah. So it's like Ace Spec, yeah. Kind of like an Ace Spec from Pokemon. Yeah, it's 1 per deck and you can only use it once per fight. And so even if there's multiple Legaris pieces that get brought into the game, like they show here in the bottom, my camera's covering it, let me show you. So even if there's, like, let's say multiples, you can only choose 1. So even if there's Legaris piece A and then piece B, you cannot put both, you have to choose 1 of them. Alright, and so in set 8, this is going to be the only Legaris piece. But there may be more in the future. Alright, so the skill is, if you have a grade 3 Vanguard that has Persona Ride, then for this turn, okay, so if you have a grade 3 Vanguard with a Persona Ride icon, and you did not ride yet this turn, you can play this card. You activate Persona Ride. So this is a Persona Ride enabler. You can only play this once per game, and you can only play 1 copy in your deck. You cannot play it on turn 3. Yeah, that's right. You cannot. You cannot play it on turn 3 because you cannot ride the turn you play this card. So basically, it's a 5th copy of your main Vanguard. Yeah, Zorga can technically search this, which is pretty crazy. So the name of this card is Gratias Gradare. So Gradias Gradare. Yeah, Zorga can search this. It's basically an extra copy of your Persona Ride. For when you don't find the grade 3, you can just play this and activate Persona Ride in the main phase. That's how Fafnir can Persona Ride? True! That is how Fafnir can Persona Ride, yeah. That's true, that's true. Does Alchemagic work? Yeah, it's a normal order. So, all nations can play this. You can only play it in the main phase. And... so yeah, and basically it raises the reliability of Persona Riding, basically. So yeah, it's a double rare, so it's not a triple, so that's... I'm pretty thankful for that. It won't be too hard to get. No, it is not a promo, thank God. Jesus Christ. Just another wacky one-up? Yeah, it's just like a 5th copy of your main grade 3. It's a 5th copy of your main grade 3 for decks that don't have one, like, you know, unlike Youth and Leonorn. Pretty cool, though. It sounds like we're gonna get more cards like this. More Legaris... Is it Regalis or Legaris? I'm assuming it's not Regalis. I'm assuming it's Regalis. Is it Regalis? Okay. So we're gonna get more Regalis pieces like this in the future. Maybe 1%. That'd be pretty cool. It's kind of like when they started using... It's like kind of when they started printing orders way back in the V series. Do you still draw from the Persona? Yes. So the reminder text says you draw one, and for this turn, all of your front row units get plus 10k. And it counts as if you Persona Ride this turn. Alright, and then up next, it's finally time for the contents of the Messiah Stride deck set Premium. Alright, and so they're going to be revealing... Ooh, Stride deck set Premium. Pre-orders open in 10 minutes. Pre-orders open in 10 minutes and will be open until the 16th of December at 1 p.m. 12:59 exactly. So let's see. I'm pretty happy that I ordered the Chronojet one, not gonna lie, so I do recommend it. I do recommend it. The Chronojet one was very good. Alright, so it's more or less the same, but there's one part that changes. So let's take a look at it. Alright, so here is the contents. Let me break it down. So the contents are, you get one complete deck, one big storage box, one rubber playmat, 5 top loaders, one premium deck holder. So I guess it'll be, and then get the acrylic Fighter's Coin 15, and then the Fighter's Coin customized stickers. So I'm assuming the deck box will be like one of these. So these are what the premium ones look like. They have like a leather, they're like a leather kind of casing. So they're pretty nice, and they have like all of these like little details. It's gonna be a premium deck holder. So I think that's going to be the difference, because the current one that they put into Chronojet is like the typical like plastic deck box. I haven't even like unsealed it yet. So you actually get like an extra pretty nice one. No credit card for Stride? No, there is actually going to be, I think there is a Stride license thingy in this as well. Do we know if we can play the original Messiah with Chronojet? We don't know that information yet. No sleeves again, huh? True. Alright, well, next week, Shoujo Doji, the new ride line for Dragon Empire, will be revealed. So it's going to be a Shinobi-themed deck. Alright, so it's going to be a Shinobi-themed deck will be revealed next week. Shoujo Doji. That's right, Naruto! Or as they say in other parts of the world, Naruto! Chibis and Chibis! Everyone's favorite.